Yo! Jordan! Yo! Did you just land it?
Yeah, quite a hectic video coming up. So we're at a point in time where content is very quickly consumed, which means it's quickly made. So the kind of long form content that you used to see a lot more is now starting to die out because people are starting to realize, well, the content that I really do like making, that's not necessarily something that's going to go viral or get a lot of views, get a lot of clicks. And although that's the kind of the wrong way of thinking, but at the end of the day, people put a lot of time and effort into their content they're creating, share it into the world for it to be seen. And when no one sees it, it's just a bit deflating. So what I do to kind of keep myself in check and keep a balance, I like to give myself these creative challenges where I can, just put a limit on myself of something I really want to create and see if I can get past that challenge. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through how I can make some Instagram, TikToks, or just general content, but purely with my drone. So my goal is to create some content that, stands out, it catches your eye. Is when you look at it, you just think, wow. And obviously to do that with a drone, you need to have something that looks good from above. So I was thinking, what locations do I know that will look good from above? So the first thing that came to mind was this park that's not too far from my house that has these 4 random hills. I don't know why they're there, what they're there for, but I know they look kind of cool. So going on there, I was thinking maybe if I set up almost like a mini bed at the top of the hill, that could be quite a cool thing, just kind of like relaxing on top of the world. That was the kind of vision I did have for that shoot. However, as excited as I was to create this, we ran into a few small issues. One being, it's a public place, with a location like this, it's never going to be empty because people are always walking to the top, getting the picture of the sunrise or the skyline, all that stuff, which is fair enough. I mean, it is a public place. And as I said, that was one of the smallest of the issues that we had. The real issue was Mother Nature.
Eunice, the storm.
Storm Eunice.
So that weekend, the UK had one of the craziest storms it's had in, I think, like 30 years or something like that. So yeah, setting up a bed with some pillows and sheets and stuff on the top of a hill, no chance that was going to work. So the first location, flying away from me, moved on to the next one, which is a basketball court. Because you think, again, what looks good from above, something with a lot going on, with like some cool markings and stuff. So I thought I could get some shots at this basketball court. So the lav mic wasn't working very well, but essentially I'm explaining the shot idea and the fact that my drone has been playing up slightly. Not sure what's wrong with it, but it's just been taking about 5 to 10 minutes to turn on. Not really sure why, but yeah. Just saying, for a guy who does not play basketball, your boy's got some accuracy and just, swish. Halfway through the shoot, I was thinking though, instead of a drone shot looking down, what if I was level with the drone? So obviously that would mean I need to get higher. So yeah, we wrapped up there. I put my coat back on. I was freezing. When I tell you, it literally was about 3 degrees Celsius. Your boy was cold. I'm not built for them kind of temperatures. But regardless, we got them pictures. If I'm honest, I wasn't really happy with them. No blame to Annie at all. Like, I just didn't really they didn't look how I envisioned in my head when I was brainstorming this idea. Partly due to the weather, partly due to location. It just didn't come out how I actually wanted it to. So my first 2 locations and ideas not really panning out to how I hoped. Things weren't looking great. I was thinking maybe getting content purely with the drone just isn't for me. I'm just not a drone pilot. All these things. And I was thinking, nah, forget all that. I'm going to get this content. I'm going to make it right. So I had one more idea, which is from a photo I saw ages ago of Carl Shakur essentially looking up at a drone. So I was thinking, okay, I like this, but how can I put a twist on this to be, challenge myself creatively. So I was thinking, if I could get a light at the bottom of the drone, get a top-down shot, and almost make the drone seem like it's a UAV or like a helicopter chasing me, that could be a pretty cool shot, and kind of like a small reel or something of like a helicopter chasing me, but it being the drone. So we headed back to the last location, which was actually back at those same hills that we were at the beginning, just because I know it's a quiet place that's away from people's homes, because obviously drone noise, and it's a place where like a clear pathway where I am running. I'm not really going to run into anything, or there's going to be trees or anything that the drone could hit. Nope. Wait, what? Oh, crap.
What?
I didn't charge any of the batteries. I forgot to plug the cable in.
Oh, Jordan, no.
Okay, this one has 2.5 bars.
Oh, gosh.
So to attach the light, I just used 2 Velcro strips.
Charge the other batteries. Right, this one will do it. So let's turn this light on. 600, full brightness. Yeah. Right.
Whoa, it's bright.
So this is what I mean. DJI, tell me please, what's going on?
You can't really hear it that well, but essentially the drone is just not turning on properly. Like the fans are turning on, the first part of the whole like start up sequence, whatever it's called, that bit is doing, and the propellers are doing their little flicker thing, but the lights aren't turning on. The drone isn't like fully turning on for whatever reason.
Where's the gimbal? You know, the whole activation thing.
So once we got the drone on, I was trying to warm up by getting a few different photos and different compositions of the drone at different heights, and just trying to figure out how I can work the drone best with the light. However, the problem that I had was that the higher I had the drone for a wider shot, the less bright the image was, because obviously the light is further away. But to where I wanted the light, the drone was too close to me for the composition that I wanted. So I was trying to balance out with that, and then changing the exposure on the drone, dropping the shutter speed down, and it wasn't really panning out to how I imagined at first, just because it was so dark.
It's literally pitch black. You can't see a thing anywhere. Alright, here we are. The grain is crazy. Schedule photo. Look at that noise. Alright.
Oh, so the trouble that I was having was because it was so dark, I couldn't actually work out which way was which. I didn't know where the drone was facing, because the only thing on the screen was us, and we were just a small little dot. But once we figured out where it was and I tried to run, that's kind of when things went downhill.
That didn't work. Very cool. Very cool. So,
So you need to go back then?
I see nothing.
Oh, I'm so confused.
The drone is disconnected, but I can control it. So how's it disconnected? Think aircraft connection required. Oh crap!
Yo, did you just land it?
I tried to, but
It just slammed to the ground.
what the heck is going on?
I think he needs a visit to DJI.
So on reflection, adding a light to the bottom of the drone wasn't necessarily the best idea, because obviously that blocks the sensor. So when the drone was coming down, I didn't know the floor was actually there, hence why it just, slammed down. But hey, you gotta do it for the shot.
That's it. Nice sensor. Yeah? And rest. Rest this little droney belonging.
What the heck was that about?
That is scary.
No, surely this isn't because it's dark and it's nighttime, because that drone had
He got scared.
That just slammed to the ground. But now it's saying I'm not connected to the drone. I'm so confused. I can turn it on though, so why can I turn it on? 25 minutes before the car park closes.
So once I got the drone back connected to my phone, I tried to get some of the easier portraits. Unfortunately, my iPhone ran out of storage because I was accidentally screen recording for about 45 minutes, so that happened. So you can't see the rest of it, but yeah, you get the idea.
Yo! Jordan!
So my spidey senses kicked in just in time because, yeah, the drone would have taken my head off. The battery was literally on nil. The battery was done out, and yeah, because obviously it had the light at the bottom, the sensors were blocked, and yeah, that drone was about to take me out.
That's why. It's trying to attack
That
you.
literally would have took me out.
I'm serious. Those propellers are really sharp.
Well, we have no battery.
Wait, what about the other batteries?
Yeah, they're all dead. None of them charged.
Oh. Right.
I guess that's a wrap.
So it was an eventful day trying to get these portraits, but all in all, I can't say it was a complete failure. In post, I was able to kind of create that whole UAV helicopter watching kind of look. So yeah, I can't say it was a complete failure because this one turned out okay.
Another early one, 6:46 a.m. Trying to capture that sunrise. Every angle. We are back in North Park though, but every angle just looks good. The skyline looks good at every angle, but technically the sun rises in 4 minutes. So let's hope we have no more drone problems. Here it is. How typical.
I hate this drone.
Didn't turn on the entire time. As you saw earlier in the video, it did a few times, but yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to send it in for repair, which is a bit annoying considering we kind of missed the sunrise, got up early, but we got a few of these bangers. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. RIP the DJI Mavic 2.
Psych, because when we went back in the car to warm up, we got the drone back on. How? I have no idea, but the drone was back in action. So in the high spirits of the shots turning out really cool on the hills, I thought let's go back to the courts and see if we can, recreate something to actually look a lot better than the first time.
So as rightly pointed out, as my wonderful girlfriend Annie, she thought maybe the drone's doing this because it's cold, and I thought surely not, you can use the drone in all temperatures, like I've used it in the snow before, so there shouldn't be an issue. But we sat in the car, got the car really nice and warm, put the drone literally to the heater, turned it on, problem solved. So clearly it's something to do with the drone being cold or something. Again, it shouldn't be doing that, so I probably still do have to send it in. But while we have it working here, I want to retake the basketball shots just because I thought it's an overcast day, everything was quite flat, whereas now we have the sun at like a low angle, so you can see just even on me like the shadows that are casting across from the trees. I think that will make a lot better, more interesting shot. So we're going to take a few more and wrap up the video because we're both done with this whole drone situation. It's time to throw it away, it's time to get rid of it, get a new one and scrap this video. Not scrap it, finish the video.
And rightly so, because your boy was done. But this is how the photos came out.
Let the games begin. Anticipating the main event. The crowd gets silent, lights get dim, and the show don't start until I step in.
So I was a lot happier with these, and just that small difference of the sun being low and having the long shadows, in my opinion, just 10x this photo and just made them look a lot better. And I'm not gonna lie, Annie got some pretty dope pictures with the A7 IV as well. There were so many ups and downs with this shoot, from the drone nearly killing me, the wind, the technical difficulties, all these different things that did happen. But I mean, sometimes you gotta go through it to get the shot. You have to go through it to get that content, and that's why I love doing these challenges, because I know it won't be easy, but it will be worth it in the end. So I do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have got a lesson, laugh, or a light bulb moment from this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like down below. And if you're feeling extra nice, you could hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, I will catch you in the next one. See ya.
Name all around the globe.